Hey, also today is an exciting day. Today we are starting off the 2025 FindUsCamping 0 to 0 crawl.
And we're already to the blue wall.
She wasn't supposed to tell you that yet, and this guy's going to blow by us. As you can tell, somebody's more excited about the blue wall than most of the other people.
It's important.
So,
Colleen's first time. They're excited.
I'm going to say this is officially the kickoff, but I would say kind of like last night was kind of the official kickoff, because we were headed down to the Keys to start the crawl and then, work our way back up, because we said 0 to 0, not 120 milepost 120 to 0 to 0. So, but when we went to the Harvest Host, we already had one of the crawlers were already lined up to be there.
And another one. Ended up being 3 of us there last night. So, kind of unofficially started last night, but everybody wasn't there. But cool spot if you're going to or from the Keys and you need that stop just outside or just before you get there.
I'm talking, I didn't realize this, 3 miles from the blue wall.
Amazing. Schnebley Redlands Winery. Also, Miami Brewing Company is in the back half of the building. So we've yet to be there and be able to go to the winery. They apparently have an amazing restaurant.
But it was full last night.
Well, but one of the families that's traveling with us, they got there a day before us. They actually stayed 2 nights, and they went to the restaurant. Deb said the best pork chops ever. So. And
I'm a pork chop snob, so I guess we might have to try it because we're going to go back to it.
So, but last night they were having like an event. I don't know if it was a wedding or what, because it's like their pictures online of the winery are gorgeous. But we stayed in the field out back, and we went to the Miami Brewing Company, and they were doing like practice session, I guess, maybe, I don't know. They were doing line dancing last night. I didn't know there was, and it was, well, it was kind of cool though, because it was a lot of kids, right? Teenagers, not of drinking age, but out there dancing and having a good time.
It kind of reminded me of the days that we used to go to the skate lane at night.
Yeah. So it was fun to see a group of teenagers having a good time, doing legal things, not getting in trouble. So that was kind of cool. We had some snacks, some mead, some beer, but I'm not sure if he knows this or not. We're stopping there on the way back.
No, I said that. I knew that.
So I say that because we'll have to try to get a reservation at the restaurant.
We'll try our best.
And I think we're there 2 nights, so maybe between the 2 nights we'll be able to get in, because I'm pretty excited now that Deb said how good it was.
So now we are headed to, everybody always asks us, where is your favorite place in all the travels you guys done in 4 years now, and the 100,000+ miles that we've gone. I'm taking Lisa back again
to the Keys,
to her favorite place.
So let me just say, it doesn't have to be Key West. It doesn't have to be any particular place in the Keys. I just really like the Keys. I like the ocean breeze. I like the clear blue water. I like the beautiful sunrises and sunsets. I just like the water scene. So that's me. I'm not going to say I'd want to be here in like July, August, when it's probably 1,000,000 degrees and 500% humidity. However, I've yet to be here at a time that I didn't like it. So
here we are driving to the Keys, and once we get to the Keys, I will shoot a little video, show you guys where we are in Sugarloaf. That's where the start of the crawl will start.
Sun Outdoors, Sugarloaf Key.
Yes, and as we do that, we will give you weekly updates. I'm not doing the daily updates like we did last year. I'm going to do weekly updates, so they might be a little bit longer videos, but you will get to see everything that we see and do.
And let's just say we're not doing the dailies that we did last year because this guy missed out on a lot of the things that the rest of us did because he was editing, and that seems quite unfair.
And I'm going to try not to edit a lot. We're just going to show you what we did.
And do some rough cuts and throw it together so you can see what's going on.
So we'll see you guys at Sugarloaf Key. Sugarloaf Key. And Tim is going to make some breakfast for us this morning. You burning them, man?
We got to talking.
Forgot to walk.
You're burning the sausage.
No, they're
crunchy.
no,
No,
What do you call them?
they're getting done.
seared. There you go.
On both sides.
No, I just wasn't.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one side.
And then we have a pretty planned out week. I don't know if we're going to plan it out. A lot of times we just kind of go with by the seat of our pants, but we do have a lot of places that we want to take people that have never been to the Keys.
So, and we have places that a couple of us have been that we want to go back to. So, there's a couple things important about the Keys. You've got to have key lime pie.
So we, which I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, happened to come across another YouTuber that was just in the Keys, and they did like a key lime pie challenge.
There's no like raspberry or blueberry or strawberry.
No, that doesn't make no sense.
I don't like it.
Is it the best? You were told to come here by another YouTuber.
I do think it's good, but I still love Kermit's.
So, Miss Pie over here, Miss Ice Cream over here.
Currently,
We are going to kind of do a little key lime pie challenge.
I'm going to say ahead that to date, Kermit's is my favorite.
So
It's tart, but not too tart. It's creamy.
So we're going to check out a couple of them when we go to the restaurants, because we always eat out somewhere. So Lisa's going to get key lime pie, and she's going to see which one is the best.
Maybe I'll find something else.
So anyway, that's the key lime pie trick. We'll see. You guys have to watch and see which one is her favorite key lime pie. See if Kermit's has gotten beat. So we'll go to a couple.
Things that I know we're going to do is key lime pie. Woody has planned a Taco Tuesday or Mexican night. Doesn't necessarily have to be tacos.
Hey, we're going to do that at the campground.
It's just going to be a kind of, everybody brings something. He's bringing a lot and the meat and that kind of thing. And everybody else just bring a side or bring a different kind of meat or whatever you want to do.
There's always one person in the group that doesn't like Mexican food.
I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me.
What's she like?
Mexican.
Oh my god.
Right?
I don't do spice.
You can't be RV on the road.
We don't do spice either. It doesn't have to be spicy.
I don't do meat.
Okay, neither does he. Well,
Cheese enchilada and rice.
he will do just the meat and cheese and tomatoes and
She
lettuce.
does. When we
That's
go
it.
get Mexican, she goes, but it's never going to be her first choice. And I can move in with a Mexican family and be perfectly happy.
Yeah.
Where's my life?
It's not a trip to the Keys without seeing a sunset at Sunset Pier. And it's also not a trip to the Keys without having dinner at Fogarty's.
So the one good thing about Lisa is she has learned over the years of going to one of her favorite places is that you can check and see when the cruise ships will come in. So if you ever been to Key West, which is not really big, but you've been to Key West and you get stuck with 2 cruise ships, you're standing in line for a while.
You don't want to go down there when the cruise ships are in the port. In port.
We've never been on a cruise, so we're hoping that's right. Port.
But because there's more people down there, so that's just my own little personal note. And Autumn Berry actually taught me that. I didn't even realize you could look it up until she did it on one trip. So
see, you learn something all the time.
maybe I always like to take a jet ski tour, but this is a new group that's with us, so I'm not sure that's going to fly. We'll see. I'm always down for that if everybody wants to go, and if not, then we can do it another time.
So we made it to the Fury Water. What is this place called?
Water sports.
Water sports.
Water sports.
To the jet ski tour, and I don't know if we were misinformed or all of us misheard.
We were misinformed of when to be here, so we were late. So we missed our departure
time.
But they were very gracious and just took us to another departure point.
Which was a pretty good walk away. Some of us, like Tim, couldn't make it all the way. Had to take a little bit of a break.
And then my Uber was a couple minutes late.
Oh.
Walking. Walking.
It was a little bit of a hump, but it's all good. We're here, we're checked in, we're just waiting for the tour ahead of us to get back in, and then we're gonna hit the water.
And some of us have been on skis, and some of us have not. So
And
some of them have
us
been on
not
a
in
while. So we might get some good footage of some people, like this guy putting sunscreen on his feet before we go out there. Hold on.
Look at him.
He needs to, because look at his arms from yesterday.
That's going to get burned if he didn't put any sunscreen. He's going to be
Especially my feet.
red toes.
There's nothing
you know?
worse than a
He's
foot,
lathering it up.
sunburned foot.
Well,
All right.
Don't say the word lather.
So we're going to check it all out, see what happens.
It's gonna be fun.
Maybe some of us will come back.
We'll all come back, and we'll all have a story to tell.
Definitely going to go to Sunset Pier in Maori Square.
Yes.
We'll definitely go down there and see the sunset. So we're hoping that the weather is decent enough to see the sunset, because it's one of the best places, the coolest place. You sit right there at the little restaurant bar, whatever it is, and you're up against those little what do you want to call
You're
it?
up against the pool on the little deck there.
The deck, and it's got a little stand, and you just kind of sit there and you watch the sunset, and it's just amazing views.
Sorry, our dog is a little special today. And another thing I want to do, when we were there in Thanksgiving time last year, we went to Baby's Coffee. We've never been there before. The coffee's good, and they have key lime beignets, y'all. And I don't care how many times we go, but I plan to go at least once.
So is it key lime beignets, or is that going to be part of your key lime pie challenge?
No, those are two different things. But the filling in them is very good. It's tart, but it's, a little sweet because it's in a sweet donut, if you will. And I might find another key lime that I like better than Kermit's, because I'm going to be open-minded and try some other key limes. But even if I find another one that I like better, I'm still going to go to Kermit's.
The other thing we're going to do, and we've done before, is we're going to go to the farmers markets because Lisa loves farmers markets.
So there's 2 different ones. I haven't checked the schedule yet. I know there's one down in Key West that's on some certain day. And then Boondocks is a restaurant we like to go to that has live music. It's where we met our girl Kate Watson last year. And they have a farmer's market in their parking lot. I think theirs is on a Saturday. But again, since we don't know exactly what the plans are, I don't know if that's going to be the one or the one down at Truman Annex. But I do want to do a farmer's market.
What do you eat?
I don't know how to say it. Medjool dates.
That you like.
Marinated olives. I don't remember how to say this though.
It's good.
Lubne.
Why don't I have a place to put it? Grape leaves.
It's yeah. Yes, it's very good. It's a I think you said Greek yogurt that they marinate in like olive oil.
We never did how much it worth it.
Black bean. Habanero.
That's not a bad problem to have, you know.
We're a family of 5. So I blink and I've got 2 older boys. I blink and everything's gone.
Oh my God. So everyone's eating you at a house at home.
I think you should take it all and mix it all together.
We can't have a nice
No, they each have their own flavors.
Your
Some
dog
tasty
is
stuff.
going
She's
crazy.
trying to bite my hand. I don't know what she's doing.
Get a dog, they say. It'll be fun.
She's a little full of herself.
So we're going to drive around a little bit and get some things done this week, and we're going to take you guys along as we go, and hopefully you guys will see the more of the Keys. And we have some big news coming up about the Keys in November for Thanksgiving this year. I'm not going to really say about it right here, but if you follow us along on our Facebook, YouTube, or all that kind of stuff, or follow us around on our website at FindUsCamping.com, I will be posting in the next couple weeks about the cool thing we have for the Florida Keys.
I mean, it's the Keys and it's in Thanksgiving. It's a
gonna be the
perfect
month of
time of
November.
year. So what more could there be?
You have to wait around and see. All right. So we're at Kermit's. Hello.
Trying something new.
So do we like? What's the answer?
I only got the chocolate. I need to get the pie.
Woody, is that the best? Is that the best key lime ever?
It is honor, the best.
So do we like that better? Or do we like the pie?
I think I like the pie better.
But you'll eat both of them.
No, you're gonna eat it.
I'm not going to eat that one. So,
So you get trouble if you're gay.
is it the best one in
It's
the
still
whole
my favorite.
piece?
It's still my favorite.